W, Chicago. Yes, I am here at the cemetery again. I just love the cemetery. It's peaceful here. Ain't nobody bothering you. And it seems to me that people are continuously dying. So it's a great place for me to be, okay? But I tell you, if you all are expecting to travel to any parts of Chicago, and may include the suburbs because things are bad out there right now, people dying left and right. But we're going to get to this story. First of all, here in Chicago, the Jews, the Jewish community is very, very, very upset. Why is that? Because you had this immigrant by the name of C.D. Mohammed Abdullahi. He did what? Pulled out a gun and shot a Jewish man. But the Jewish man did not die from his injury over here up north in Rogers Park, okay? Not only did he shoot the Jewish man, he shot who? He shot at the police. He shot at the ambulance people. And they say that he's charged with multiple felonies, like possession of a firearm that he's not supposed to have, unlawful gunfire from a firearm which he's not supposed to have, shooting at the police, shooting at the paramedics, all that good stuff. And according to the chief of police, right, he said that they're charging him with a hate crime. Now, this is where I have to stop at with this story. I told you in one of my shorts on this channel that black people need to be like the Jews. The Jews are upset. Why is this a hate crime? Why is it a hate crime? Why did they say that he targeted the Jewish community? Black people should be like these Jews. Why? Because anytime, but you can't be like the Jews right now because you're killing yourself. What's your name? My name is Mo. Who is that? Kareem Benzema? My name is Mo. Mo Powers. M-O. Manifesting Cipher, all D-A-Y. Anyway, black people can't be like the Jews right now. You know why? Because we're too divided. And we're killing our own selves. We're killing our own selves, or the police is killing us. But either way, it's not a hate crime to kill a black man. That's what I'm saying. If the man was a Chinese or an Asian dude, he would have got charged with a hate crime. The chief of police said that this case will be, the man's going to get served. And he said that there is no room for anti-Semitism in Chicago. When Chicago is like many of these other states, racist, but there is no room for anti-Semitism in Chicago. I don't think that it should be hate tolerated anywhere in America. How about that? I don't think there should be hate tolerated anywhere in America. And yeah, they shot the man, and they had him in the hospital, and they're going to charge him. He got tons of charges, felonies, and he should. But the Jews said that we're not having it and we want something done. And that police chief just tap danced his way up there on the stand, okay, and told the people what we're going to do. When this happens to one of us, ain't no tap dancing. None of that. Ain't none of that. If it had been an Asian, they would have been tap dancing too, okay? Yeah, but there's no hate bill for killing black people in America. Look at what happened to the man in Minnesota. The neighbor shot him, John Santrick. Yeah, Santrick. Yeah, sound like sandwich, but it's Sanchek. Yeah. Anyway, he shot the man, and they didn't even arrest him until after the smoke got put on the chief of police. He ain't even charged with a hate crime. No. This is what I'm saying. So, black people, or people that look like me because I'm really brown and not black, that's, I keep telling you that's a Johann Blumen block thing, He developed this racial, that German dude. Anyway, right? He, the color code and all that stuff. Yeah, he did that. Anyway, right? So, if you're not upset, black people, about killing yourselves, you're nuts. You're crazy. You should want to stop killing yourself. Your children can't come outside. Your mama can't come outside. Your grandma can't sit on her porch. Can't nobody go outside. Chicago looks like a ghost town. I ain't lying. On certain days, here in Chicago, looks like a ghost town. Rogers Park, North Side. And speaking of death here in Chicago, you had the 75-year-old man found dead on the beach. Damn. Yeah, up there on Morris. Dead, 75 years old. They don't know how he died. There's no information on how he even got there. Crazy. Did somebody, drop his body there, or maybe he was walking and had a heart attack or something? We don't know, but a 75-year-old man ended up showing up on the beach, DEAD, just like the lady on the CTA Blue Line train at the O'Hare station found dead on the train car. Now, with all of the people, if you're from Chicago, you take that Blue Line, O'Hare is the last stop, okay? The airport is the last stop. So did nobody know that she was on the train already dead? All of these people that ride the train daily, every single day, and did nobody know that lady was dead? Whew. A couple of years ago, they found a man dead on Chicago CTA Blue Line train at O'Hare. Dead. People just died. I mean, like, they got plots. Just hey, it is absolutely crazy. And what's really crazy, you have this black lady, look like me, ends up doing what? Murdering her mother. Then took a chainsaw, dismembered her body, and put her purse on a barbecue grill. Whew. Damn, what is wrong with people? Whew. Oh, now, the 46-year-old woman and her mother is 71. As she was cooking her on the grill, after she was trying to pour the gasoline, some kind of way, the fire went past the grill, and neighbors saw that their yard was on fire, so they called the fire department. Now, at this time, the lady had to stuff trash bags, plastic trash bags, take them to the basement, so when the fire department got there, they won't see the body. So she took her mama in a basement, do you hear me? In bags. Damn. According to the report, they say that the mother, 71-year-old lady, said that her daughter was stealing money from her bank account and I guess from her bedroom because she was trying to keep her daughter out of her bedroom. And that's probably true. That is probably true. Because kids today, many of them don't respect their parents. And I don't care how old they are, especially if they're on drugs, okay? Most of the time, when you have people in their 40s, in their 30s, and they disrespect their parents, they on drugs or something. I mean, you know. But the younger generation, that's a whole totally different story. We don't even want to get on them. But what makes a person wants to burn their mother, grill her? Not that she was going to eat her like the other woman did in Kentucky She had her mama in an oven, already, cooked up, ready to eat the mother, okay? In Kentucky. I did a story on that maybe about 2 weeks ago. But anyway, you can't trust your kids nowadays, especially if they're on drugs. You never know what they're going to do. If they steal from you, they'll lie to you, and they just may kill you. Just as in this case, and this took place in Maryland, by the way. So if you want to know where the story came from, that story came from Maryland. But getting back to Chicago, we've been having all of these box cart ratings. They break into box cars, steal TVs and all of this stuff. And 4 people got arrested again last night. 50-year-old, 2 40 years old, and a 30-year-old, and one of them was a lady. Over there on 63rd, South Side. This reminds me of how back in the day when J. Clement Stone had left all of those box cars in the middle of the hood. One week it was guns, and the next week it was firing pins. All of this stuff is a setup, you all. Set up for you to go to jail. Why can't you just leave people's property alone that's not yours? If you don't steal, you ain't got to worry about going to jail. And now, I think that's commercial. So you're going to do a little bit more time, and you didn't even get away. You didn't even get away. Bunch of dummies, okay? Chicago dummies, okay? It's crazy out here. Hey, if you're here in Chicago, you may want to stay inside. You may want to stay inside after the election. That's anywhere in America. You may want to stay inside. And on the 5th, it's not going to be over because they're going to say somebody cheating. They got to do some more recounts and counts. But whatever you do, stay at home. Don't come outside. The streets are going to be very dangerous. And that's coming from the police. Inside source. I'm just saying. Inside source coming from the police. Stay in the house after the election. If you're good at listening, I hope you listen to me. The life you save just may be your very own. Because people here in Chicago is nuts. Nuts. I'm just saying. And before I get out of here, I really want you all to go check out my other channel, Mo Powers, MOPOWERZ, here on YOUTUBE, and go check out those audio books that I have over there. And we're on part 16. We'll be putting that up today to the series entitled Black Man of the Now and His Family. Part 16 will be up today, okay? And if you haven't checked out my other channel, whether rapping, hip-hop, comedy, spoken word, independent movies, Chicago street clips, yeah, go to THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, here on YOUTUBE. We'll be doing more things over there today as well. It's just been a great time. As you can see, we have no sun. It's an overcast. It's supposed to rain like mad. So if you need to go outside, go get your things and come back in before you get drenched on, because they say it's going to be raining for about 3 days in this joint, okay? I'm just saying. So anyway, you all, I want to thank you for viewing. Smash that like button. Hit those condiments, the share, and the subscribe, and make sure that you tell your family, friends, relatives about this channel, Mo Powers. That's the history channel right there. I'm telling you. And here on this channel, we still got that smoke. We got more smoke with Master Teacher Walter Williams. So if you haven't checked out We Got Smoke on this channel on the video uploads, go check that out. We just put up one yesterday, another one. So that's the fourth one we put up of the master teacher, Walter Williams. And we got a few more coming up. Okay? And then we'll get back to the other people like Louis Farrakhan and Dr. Francis Cresswell Sings, Dr. Amos. We got a lot of stuff going on these channels. So it is wise for you to view the material, and maybe you can get something in your BRAIN. I'm just saying, thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out and never give up on your DREAMS.